What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well and you are looking forward to this weekend game. I will have a preview video coming out probably Friday for that, just because of the game being on the Sunday. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see all of my socials. So if you could get involved with those, I really would appreciate it, particularly the YouTube thing. We are now 50-ish subscribers away from 4,000. It would be great to reach that number ASAP. So as ever, thank you for all of your support, particularly on the last few videos and stuff. I generally do appreciate it. And keep an eye out for the podcasts. So on Apple or on Spotify, make sure that you're searching The Leeds Therapy to find the just pure audio versions of these videos. So, yeah, today's video is more just kind of a couple of bits and pieces of information, some sort of news bits and pieces that have come out and some very sort of speculative stuff at the same time as well, just the general kind of things. The first bit that I wanted to talk about was the return of Bielsa. Bear with me, it's not exactly what you think. It was reported last night on, I think it was on either a Uruguayan or or just on X anyways, just with the fact that Bielsa's position is potentially looking mildly untenable at Uruguay at the moment because of the 5-1 loss to the United States, and that in terms of the players, they sort of, there's a couple of dissenting voices towards him within the Uruguayan team. So wouldn't that be auspicious timing? Bring the man back. Just bring him back. Just bring him back. I know. Look, I'm very well aware of the fact that it is very much rumour territory, that type of thing. But it was really interesting to see that. There's quite a few of us that saw it on X last night and sort of found it quite interesting. The next piece is the obvious one. Farke has been talking again, this time to Sky Germany. He's been chatting to many media outlets, realistically, but along the same sort of vein of what he's been saying before, nothing really too different in it. Expanding on the PSR side of stuff. I was having a chat about Anton Stack at the same time as well. I was very pleased with Anton Stack. But just the usual things, expectations, the normal kind of stuff that we've all kind of become accustomed and used to now, I guess. So did it annoy me? No, not this time. I think, I got the annoyance was in the one that I saw that was given to Sky Sports in the UK. That was the one that really kind of upset me. But there was nothing, again, groundbreaking, nothing different in terms of where they want to be. He said a lot about teams coming up and vanishing without a trace after spending, an insane amount of money, all of that kind of stuff. So it's just the usual things. It's that I think he's still trying to temper the expectations side of stuff and the fact that he's still depressed because we lost the game. Welcome to our daily routine, Daniel. Welcome to our daily routine. So it's one of those that you make of that what you will, but it's Danielle talking, Mr. Farke, the fire beast, talking again. It's just like, God, I just want hating that period of international breaks where there's stuff going on and it's just not. You kind of don't get to focus on the football side of things, which is just it's infuriating. It's my fair assessment of that, I think. So. Rumour mill wise, just having a conversation in relation to footballers that might be coming transfer wise, and it kind of relates to ingoing and outgoing. Now, I saw a little bit on Team Talk yesterday with regards to Gonzalo Garcia, striker from Real Madrid. And it was saying that Leeds are imminently preparing a bid. Someone from Sky Sports has kind of corroborated this as well, saying that it's come from inside the club, that they are preparing a loan with an option to buy, that loan would be for the remainder of the season. The option to buy would be 17 million plus add-ons, I would have thought, or this is the figure that's being bandied about. But you have to remember that there are apparently a host of other clubs that are looking at him as well. Very, very talented striker. So whether or not you could work in the cut and thrust of this league. But it also did mention that there are, like I said, other teams that are looking at him, Sunderland being one of them. So we know how that story goes when us and Sunderland are looking at a player, for goodness sake. But it kind of got me thinking along the lines of strikers we have, the issue that we have is the creativity side of things. That's where we have the problem. I would really like to see us get some creative players in January. And we know from a point of view of PSR that we're probably going to have to sell to be able to do that. And already you've got issues with players that are potentially looking, or clubs that are kind of sniffing around. You've got Mellier's agent that is looking to try and engineer a move to Milan for him, which potentially could go away to putting into the profit margins for us to be able to buy a player. You've got Juventus, who are allegedly sniffing round Nonto. It kind of, again, being a conspiracy theorist that I am, it makes you think, well, are they doing that? Is that the reason why Nonto's not playing very much football at the moment? Is it because we're looking to offload him and we want to make sure that he doesn't get injured in the process of that happening? And then you also have to think, what does this actually mean for Peru as well? How is that going to help him in terms of another striker coming in? Does it mean that he moves further down the pecking order? It's a weird one. I wouldn't be surprised if two players that we do see go to generate money in the January transfer window were Nonto and were Perot. Do I want them to go? No, but I can see that it would happen. If it allows us to get players in of a quote-unquote higher standard that can improve the team, then yeah, absolutely. But it's just that slight worrying thing. So, like I said, I can see 3 players making their way out in the summer. So it'll just be a case of watch this space and see what happens, I guess. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Just a little short video. I like to try and keep them short nowadays, a little bit easier to digest the content, I guess. I'm at the Content Creators Awards tonight, so I'll be there with Jer from the Leeds United View. So, yeah, keep an eye out for further information and maybe some pictures of me in a 3-piece tuxedo. Who knows? Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. As I said, if you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Really, really important. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks again. Cheers.